Previously on Tokyo Dark.
Pizza. Maybe we could use that to stop Rina from killing anybody.
Well, if pizza can save the day, let's call them the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I worked with Saki Ishibashi for Bashi for years now, and she hasn't changed a bit. Her hard work and pleasant smile are only matched by her love of gossip. Great, that's what we need. A gossiping cop.
Oh, hey, I know. I didn't think we'd see you back so soon.
Well, ready or not, I'm here.
About what happened.
It's alright, Saki. You don't need to say anything.
It's just so awful, and I know you two were close. I mean, I heard.
Yeah, we were, but seriously, can you leave it alone? I'm fine.
If you say so, but I'm glad you're being so positive. No matter what people say, I know you cared about him and did everything you could to save him, even if you let him die.
Thanks, Saki. Wait, what exactly are people saying?
I guess it's only fair to give you a heads up since we're friends. They've been some rumors about what happened to Tanaka.
Rumors? What kind of rumors?
Well, that's... Oh, maybe I shouldn't. I don't want to upset you.
Out with it, Saki. We both know you can't keep something like that to yourself for long, so you might as well tell me now.
Fine, but you didn't hear it from me, okay? On account of all the bad press surrounding Tanaka, and the higher-ups are looking for someone to pin this all on. Someone close to the case, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I think I understand. I think I understand it just fine.
Officer Bando told me earlier that Tairo was boasting about some promotion, and then I saw some movers going into your office and the CCTV earlier. It doesn't look good at all.
Tyra? That guy needs a swift punch to the back of the head sooner than he needed a promotion. And movers in my office? This is just too much.
See? I told you you'd be upset. It's not all definite, though. I know for sure is what's been on the monitors and what Bando's told me.
Hold on a second. Who's Officer Bando? That's not some idiot you came with, is it?
I only tried that with you one time and you figured it out right away. Bando transferred from Osaka a few weeks ago and he's a total sweetheart. Sometimes he comes and talks to me in front of the desk when he's free. Oh, Bando.
I didn't need to hear that. Did he say anything else about Tyra's mysterious promotion?
Not that I remember. All I know is he's been on the fourth floor doing some legwork for the detectives lately and overheard it. If I run by my... Oh, sorry, whoops.
If I run by my office, maybe I'll see this Officer Bando and ask him for himself.
Hey, that reminds me. If you see him, could you give him this?
Sure. It's like I've died and gone back to high school. Yeah, sure, I'll give it to him, but you owe me.
Thanks, Ayami. You're the best.
Great. That fucked up my goddamn professionalism.
Guess you better have up to Yukimura's office soon, huh?
Heh. So you knew about that too. Huh. Thanks for keeping me up to date, Saki. All the CCTVs in the station can be viewed here. Saki stays up to date on all the office drama by having an unrestricted view of the whole building. I see you haven't slowed down in your viewing habits, Saki.
Well, they do pay me to keep an eye out for suspicious behavior. It's not my fault if I happen to notice some other stuff at the same time. Like the Detective Akita.
Wait a minute. It says Detective Aito.
I don't know. Like her hair, fixes her hair before the Detective Suzuki saw that Officer Shiner takes off his wedding. Anyways, I'll be careful. Yukimura says if anything happens on my watch, he'll make me pay for it.
That was weird. Ask about Officer Bando. So what's the story with you and the new guy? Zen isn't exactly your usual subtle tactic, Saki.
Hardy, very funny. This one's different. He seems like a keeper, and he's not half bad looking to boot. Hey, Yami, I'm almost 25. I'm practically an old woman. If I don't find someone soon and settle down, I'll die alone. I'll die! I'll die, Ido!
Okay, calm yourself down. You're gonna stress yourself out and kill yourself by doing that. And even listen to you stress out, Saki. I'm sure your prospers are fine. All right, I'm done talking to you. Oh, my investigation skills went up. What am I at now?
Hey, have you heard of this game called a Yandere Simulator? I think it's really good.
I'm going the elevator now.
Bye!
What
It's me, senpai.
What a weird girl. Alright, so let's go and take a peek at the 4th floor. Look. Investigation Unit's office. Takanaka and I have offices on this floor. Well, let me go there. Basement. Evidence storage and forensics are in the basement. The reception level. Saki's probably sitting there now watching all the CCTV footage. I have no choice. Yukimura's office right at the top. Ah, great. I gotta go and see my feckin' boss. Hello, boss! I'm here to see you.
Well, I guess it is the first thing that you would do and report to him.
True. Oh, no.
Sorry to have to call you in like this, Ito. I know we promised you some time off after the whole rotten situation. I mean, to talk to you earlier, but with everything going on, well, you know how it is. It's been in the media circuit for the last 2 weeks. Damn reporters are waiting for any excuse they could go for our throats, and they found it. Then the deputy chief starts calling me. Then the chief. Got a call from the mayor last night. All of them want this case solved and out of mind. If he was here to see it, Tanaka would be furious at all the bureaucracy. Can't even count the number of times he yelled at me after similar speeches I made to him. He was a good man.
Yes, sir, he was.
Let's cut to the chase. With every paper, news, station covering your case, the mayor's demanding a formal inquiry on your conduct. Now, before you say anything, I'm not saying I would have done better in your shoes. The whole thing was rotten, if you ask me. Unfortunately, there are no do-overs in police work, and even choices that seem right at the time could turn around and bite us later on. It's not only you. I made a mistake that night sending you in alone. I'll pay for that, too. Keep an eye on your professionalism using the SPID system from time to time. Don't give those vultures anything to pick at. It's not just about inquiry, though. I'm concerned about you. The choices you make, professional or otherwise, have far-reaching effects in the future. The people who will work with you and trust you, the options you'll have availability are hinged on your ability to keep a professional face. One more thing. Given the circumstances, we think the best transfer you out of the violent crime department for the time being.
Transfer? But sir, I don't understand. I've already done twice the amount of work as some of the veterans, and I've been in the unit for a few years. Surely my record should speak for itself. I mean, let's at least talk about it first.
This isn't a negotiation, Detective. Think of it as a chance to get a fresh start. For the next month, you'll continue to be on leave. Fully paid, of course. Of course, I'll need to take your badge until you return. The gun you can turn in downstairs. When you come back, you'll be helping out with some of the vice and insurance fraud cases. As another detective will be moving into your place. We'll need to clear out your office. I've asked the movers to come in today and give you a hand. Do I make myself clear, Ito?
I think you've got to just be professional.
Yeah, yes, I understand. Yay, more professionalism. There we go, now we're at -6. Sir, I understand your decision, but sure, this move should only be temporary.
That's enough, Detective. Until the internal hearing about your case is complete, there'll be no further discussion of this. Oh, please go to your office, pack away your personal items to be shipped home. The rest stays with us. And Ito, take care of yourself.
Okay. Mr. Weird Mustache Man, whoever you are.
I'm your boss!
Let's see. I need to go here. So I might as well go and drop off the thing off of the guy, that Banto guy, that Bandai Namco guy, whoever he is. Hello, I'm looking for a guy called Namco Bandai. Is he around here?
I think his name's Bando.
I'm looking for Namco Bandai.
Is he missing the R from his name? Is it Dio Brando? He's got
No.
a crush on.
No. Hey, Aito, hold up. I heard you were back in the station, Ryoshin Tanaka. He was one of the great detectives. You're right, he was the best. Almost hard to believe he let himself get caught the way he did. I mean, it's weird, right? He goes missing and can't manage to contact anyone even once. I thought he would have tried to get in touch with you at least. Since you were his partner and all. Anyway, you shouldn't blame yourself, Aito. It was dumb to send you down there, alone with no backup. Let's face it, there's no way you could have handled that on your own.
Wait. Implying something you would have done. Okay, so let's just say from this situation, because it's professionalism, this could go either way depending how you answer it. Implying something
That's not professional. This would probably be the more professional response.
Yeah, to ask what would you have done in that situation.
Yeah.
Like asking his opinion without sounding like what are you implying? Are you saying I'm not good enough? Because you've already got a record of having like a
Disobeyed.
mental breakdown, so they don't want to be triggered. You don't want to give him something that he might use later.
Triggered! You're right, Tyra. Yukimura should have sent you. The man who hasn't solved a single one of the murders on his desk this year would turn out much better. Hey, those were just unlucky cases is all. No witnesses. If Yukimura had sent me, I would have kept my cool. I can tell you that. It didn't really affect me. I once partnered with Detective Nita, and he was surprised by how competent he. I was surprised at how competent he was. If he didn't attach himself at the hip to Tiara, he could have probably made a good detective.
Right. Okay. So that's.
Sometimes I close my eyes and count to 10, hoping that when I open them, Tiara will disappear. Unfortunately, that tactic hasn't worked yet. I mean, I know that.
Right. Okay. So it sounds like the other guy is his wingman kind of guy. So
they told me that I was the only female detective. It would be best to give me extra space, which translated to sticking me at the end of the hall. That sounds about right. I won't judge. I'm not gonna say anything.
I'm not familiar what it's like in the police force. But I would have thought, regardless of who you are, if you're good at deducting and solving a problem, that shouldn't be a problem.
I think it just really depends where it stands with the whole police thing. What a morning! I'm exhausted. First, the boss dumps me out of the violent cases, and then sends movers ahead of me, so everyone in the station knows about my demotion before me. What a mess! As if I wasn't going through enough already. At least with my public shaming, I doubt anyone will have the courage to bother me in here. Gives me the chance to regroup and plan my next move. Oh no, the mask happened again.
Right, okay, so wait.
Kazuki gave me this silver hairpin for my birthday last year. Seems so long ago. Oh, stop it! Stop having flashbacks! I'm not comfortable with it. I knew email is in my box from Yukimura. It looks like he's gone out to all the detectives. Let's see, Detective Aito has been under a lot of pressure. The tragic loss of Takanaka has affected all of us. I think I see where this is leading. There it is. Aito will be reassigned. So he didn't make it public. How humiliating. Real nice for him to wait until I was out of his office before he hit send. After all this time, why doesn't he believe me? I'll stop having feckin' flashbacks.
Do you think that's because of her sanity slowly going down and you might need to get more pills?
Maybe. I've been in this office for years now. Quietly working my way into the boys' club to be respected as a detective. Look at it now. All that hard work shoved into some boxes to hand it off to whoever brown nosed their way into promotion, no doubt. Can't help but feel like my hard work wasn't worth anything all these years, If it can be so easily packed away and forgotten. All right, how's my sanity doing? My sanity is still the same, but my I'm still professional.
You are pretty. It says here that you're kind of shaken, but I'm assuming as soon as
that's pretty normal. Yukimo doesn't believe me. I'm a laughing stock of the station now, and I'm being moved out of the office to top it all off. Doesn't get much worse than this, but it's Yukimura that stinks the most. I thought I can trust him, but instead he tells me to turn in my gun like I'm some sort of criminal. I mean, we did shoot some bamboo to break it off. I mean,
and you did shoot the lock off of a bin as well.
Yeah,
those aren't necessarily the most professional way. You could have done that any other way. You mean you didn't bring anything like a crowbar or say to someone, "Excuse me, I need to investigate these bins." You're a police officer. You could have just said, "I need to ask a few questions. Can you open these bins? I have an investigative. I have a reason."
Exactly. Son around here isn't going to change anything. If they won't investigate, I will. First things first, I need to get my hands back on that mask. Rena mentioned it over and over, and it's the only clue I have to go on. No, don't get the mask! You'll go stay insane again and probably kill Yukimura! See, it's already happening. You're gonna kill him. The thought's already coming into your head. Also, where's the detective at? Francis gave a man to once over and stuffed it down the basement. I should go down there and scoop it. Sounds like a decent enough idea, but I gotta go and find this guy. Where is he? I gotta find him. Oh, who's this guy? Oh, here he is. Officer Bando, the recent transfer from Osaka. It seems that Saki on the front desk is quite smitten with the guy. Leon, you can do this guy. Hi, you must be. Have you not been paying attention again?
My cat's here, man.
Ah, okay. You can do Bando. This guy.
He looks like a twink.
Hi, you must be the new transfer from Osaka. I'm Detective Ito.
That's right.
No, not again.
Transferred me in last week. How you doing, detective? Please call me Bando. Y'all have got a big station here. Embarrassed to say, but never could find my way around the Tokyo branch all that well. I gave myself lost half the time, to tell you the truth. So yeah, I must be the one that saw over the news. Don't worry, never could trust the press. None of them have a damn thing about police work. This fucking text is too small.
I'm sorry.
It sounded like you got caught a rough one. Sorry about your partner.
Thanks. Rough is an understatement. Give him the envelope. Ishibashi at the front desk wanted me to give you this.
Huh? Saki did? Well, hand over then. Let's have a look. Oh, well, I didn't reckon she'd send something like this. It's a fucking titty pic, man.
What an elaborate way to say it. I won't send it via text. I'll just put it in a letter.
You're swing.
Now I have physical evidence. That's just because you don't know her like we do, Officer Bando.
Yeah, well, do me a favor, would ya? I know, not exactly professional, but tell her to meet me on the roof in about 20 minutes. I'd do it myself, but I'm too busy.
Okay, sure. Alright, but not aware of this to any of the other detectives. Got it?
You got it, Ido. You're alright. I'll crack this work out and then get upstairs when I can. I owe you one.
Alright, back downstairs. Bye.
I gotta bust a fat one, man.
Right.
I haven't gotten it on to you.
Alright, back downstairs. I gotta go and speak to Saki. Saki! I gotta finish off your side quest. You may be blowing someone in a minute. I passed on that letter you gave me.
You did? Way to go, Yami! What'd he say? Was it too much? Wait, you didn't read it, did you? Oh god, you read it, please forget everything you saw!
Slow down, I didn't read it. He asked me to tell you to meet him on the roofs as soon as possible.
on the roof? That's dramatic, right? It's like I'm in a TV drama. Oh, dang it, if I leave my post and something happens to those cameras, Yukimura will go nuclear. Decisions. I got it! I'm not on duty. You're not on duty now, right? Watch the front of the desk for me. It won't be long. 10 minutes tops. Please! Please!
Sure.
That's my girl! I know I can count on you not to stand in the way of true love. I'll be right back. Does you have condoms?
Misaki gone, I could disable the recording systems and move around the station without being seen, but not without getting her in trouble with Yukimura. Yeah, let's not do that. Investigation went up. Leave
So
camera.
do you turn the cameras on or off? Because if they see her like with the recording, what is it? Do you let everybody see what happened on the roof, or do you just turn them off and like say why did you turn them off? Because
I think it meant, I don't think there would be cameras on the roof. I think she meant more like trying to get the mask from the basement. So let's see. My pressure.
Are you gonna do anything?
My investigation went up drastically, but I went back in circles. Yeah, okay.
So what are you gonna do about the cameras?
Feck. I've switched them off and leave them on. Oh God. I don't want to get her.
If you leave them on, they're gonna spot you and then bring you in to question you.
Yeah, but if I turn them off, I'm gonna get her in trouble.
Maybe she'll come back and notice and switch them back on.
Just keep them. I'd say keep them on. Let's see what happens.
As much as I want to, I can't do something that would hurt Saki's career like that. I'll find another way. Yeah, I'd rather find another way. Oh, yeah, look, it helped my press list go back up. I'm now at 11. I'm fine with that. I can deal with that. I'd rather not be unprofessional about it. I'll find another way to get around this whole thing. There must be better clues. Like dropping the elevator on someone. That's the way to do it. Just cut the wire. And then be like, what the fuck happened? Oh God, check out this guy. Hello. I'm not suspicious. Earthquake. Oh God. The gate to the evidence room was locked. Mumi has the key, but in the desperate times, I've seen Tanaka pick the lock to get in. Oh. Let's see. Ask to enter. Unlock the door, will you, Mori? I need to have a look. I need to look through some old evidence.
I can. I got a memo from upstairs. You can't access the locker until you return from leave.
Oh. Okay.
If the bosses found out, like, in my head would rolling in a flash, I could kiss my chance becoming a detective goodbye. Sorry, A2, can't do it. If I do it, I'll go to jail.
Earthquake. Don't think you'd stick around down here after that big earthquake this morning, Mori.
Don't remind me. I'm trying to get my mind off it. How are you holding up, detective?
Taking it one day at a time, I guess. Honestly, I'm surprised to find you still working evidence. Tanaka put in a recommendation for your promotion.
Yeah, I think the people upstairs have got other things on their minds right now, from the sounds of things. Besides, I think they stuck me down here because I was asking too many questions on my last case. I may have pissed off a few of the wrong people, which needed to go to jail. Ick, it makes me think squirm thinking it'd be like being in an earthquake in the basement. I wish you hadn't reminded me. Oh, and I'm really sorry about Tanaka, detective. I respect him a lot. He'll truly be missed.
Thanks, I miss him too. There must be some way to get in here. One that does not involve turning off the feckin' cameras. What if there's an option to beat him up? I'm sorry to say this, but I'm going to have to beat you up. You can't do that. You'll go to jail. Don't you know that? It's illegal. You can't beat up a police officer. You'll go to jail. Well, I can just go upstairs.
Oh no, a frauds investigator is beating up a crime investigator. You're going to jail.
Oh no, a detective's beating up another detective. That's not suspicious of anything. Okay, so the option's definitely not there, so that's good. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that option. Let's go and speak to him. Hello, I would like to go into evidence. No. Okay, I respect your decision then. What, do you really think we're gonna let you into the office? What a stupid thing to do. Might as well look around. You never really know what's
What
around
was the receptionist called again?
Saki.
Oh, Saki! You actually came! Oh!
Pick up. Investigation. Perfect. Now, my next course of action is probably activating the fire alarm. Unless, I'm gonna quickly
Which might make people leave. Wait, that's the thing is, you said lockpick the door, so it's gonna be activate the alarm. Everybody has to leave. You pick the lock on the. But
Yeah.
then again, I'm sure that there is a better way of doing this.
Probably. But I'm just looking around. Oh,
Neurosis.
I know there's no more talk on the matter. Please return to your office and go home and rest.
but sir, hear me out.
When the chief gives me an order, I do it, no matter how much I dislike it, because he's my superior officer, and he should be doing the same. This conversation is over.
Oh, at least it gave me 5 neurosis. Which is kind of surprising. I would never expect that I get neurosis from talking to him, which now is going back up. So,
So
I
you're
gotta...
kind of stressed.
Yup. Alright, I'm gonna go activate the fire alarm. That's why we have the fucking
Yes.
head. That's why we... It's probably better than flipping costing Saki her job. It's the better option. We can be like, oh, whoops, I slipped. Evacuation of the building will start almost immediately after I pull the lever. Unfortunately, it'll be a short window before I realize what's happened, so I need to get the evidence room quickly. Right, here goes nothing. Time to bolt! Go, 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 go!
We're all gonna die!
Oh no, I'm in the basement. I gotta get out of here.
Oh no, I can't leave the basement. I'm going to die.
Back downstairs, go, 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 go.
You're not supposed to use an elevator in a fire emergency.
Yeah, but we're the one that caused it, so quiet. Quiet.
Uh-oh. I just realized this. They're gonna see this.
Yeah, I know that, but I'd rather not have Saki lose her job. I'll risk it for a biscuit. I have the mask. As I held the mask in my hands again, I immediately questioned why I had to go through such great lengths to get it back. A small piece of evidence wasn't worth the risk. It wasn't the answer to my problems. As strange as it sounds, I'd hoped the mask would react in the same way it did when I touched it in Kamakura. At least, that would have just justified what I've done and proved the sensation I felt that day wasn't in my head. The mask I held in the evidence locker was nothing more than a rough old wood. No voice or visions. Only an eerie quiet left in the wake of the anticipation. Of course, I held on to it. The case was only getting started, and Reina's obsession with it couldn't be an accident. It still had a part to play. Yeah, and if we left it here, she probably would have found a way to break in here. In all honesty, she's still fucking alive.